Hey everyone, how's it going? I'm here today with a little mini review here on what might have been my most anticipated release of this year, and that would be Rage 2. Rage 2 is Bethesda's new little fire pony of a game centered around a super soldier called a Ranger thrusted into a post-apocalyptic open world war between the crazies and the mutants. In theory, it doesn't always work out that way, but what I did experience here was still really fun. So, let me get into it a little bit. What it actually is here is another shoot the hell out of things in the face and back and arms and literally everywhere while feeling like you're hopped up on a 5-day no-sleep crank and yank bender. I love the hell out of it, but it definitely has its flaws, and today we're going to speak a bit on all the guts and glory we have here in this beautiful wasteland. Yay! For starters, let me begin by letting you know that overall I do truly love this game. I've always been a fan of Mad Max and Doom, and here it's like the two have this weird freaky three-way going on with like an electric daisy carnival. The game is aesthetically bonkers with splashes of neon pink and green and blue exploded across the wasteland, and with the amazing use of motion blur and sharp lines infused with 60 frames per second on the AMP consoles, which will be the Pro and the One X, as well as the uncapped frame rate on PC. It's something wonderful that you truly have to see to believe. It kind of reminds me of the first time we all saw Borderlands with its super weird HD and refined comic, what do you call it, cell shaded art form. It's just cool. It's really cool to see. Now, with that being said, this isn't without its flaws. The wonderful GPS system set by pink arrows along the ground while you drive is sometimes overcast by the motion blur itself, and I witnessed a lot of the lighting at night outshining the glow of the loot chests scattered across the land, but we'll get to all of that in a bit. I absolutely love the gunplay in this game. Aiming and control feels really tight and responsive, and the ping from a headshot and chunk of flesh or limb slamming into the wall is oh so satisfying in every physical or mental way imaginable. Every single goddamn one of them. I love it. I love it to shit. Now, of course, as before, I'll give you the bad side of all of this. In the beginning of the game, when you kind of start out, the game flashes this message about upgrading your weapons and abilities, and then it kind of leaves you off to your own to figure out that system. Normally that's fine in RPGs like The Witcher or Fable or, that one we all forgot, Skyrim. But here it's not thoroughly explained enough, and therefore I didn't really feel the need to pursue it. I'm playing on hard, and even so the difficulty wasn't unbearable enough to where I felt the need to explore the menus for upgrading. I only did so about 2 or 3 hours later, simply out of curiosity, which isn't what you want in a game that's all about amping up weapons and shooting shit in the face. Okay, now, here's what I know you all want from me. The bugs. I've been a Bethesda fanboy since Fallout 3 and Morrowind and Oblivion. I love them with all of my heart, and I'm pretty sure I'm willing to die on a rock like Aslan did in the Chronicles of Narnia for Todd Howard. I'm no stranger to the bugs we've all come to know and love, but here it's another level of frustrating and anger and stress, and it makes me want to rip my goddamn soul out of my ribcage. I've had terrain raised from the ground, literally above where it's supposed to be on the map, just floating in the fucking air. I've had my weapon sight target disappear along with the entire goddamn HUD. The entire screen is blank, and this looks really pretty in videos, but when you're trying to aim for a headshot on an armored enemy, it's fucking stupid. In the beginning of the game, I not only fell through the map, but I engaged in combat with 3 enemies, and the wonderful sound of my shells hitting the ground continuously looped and echoed like an annoying drunk friend, leaving me forced to restart the game, and I lost at least 2 hours of progress. The shit is stupid. I've seen grenades appear out of nowhere, I've seen enemies literally fall from the sky, and I hope this shit gets patched soon so I can continue to enjoy this world I've come to know and love. As for the story, it's your typical tale of revenge and bullets. Nothing here that's anything extravagant. It's not bad. It's not good. Like, I'm not saying you absolutely have to go out and see it, but it's like, it's cool while it's here. It's pretty much background noise to all the bullets you're going to be raining down upon your enemies. So that's cool. Overall, this game is a really fun experience filled with high-octane action such as dungeons and combat racing, as well as really odd ones like trans bartenders who deal drugs and weapons. She's my absolute favorite character so far, and I mean that shit from the bottom of my heart. I love her, she is a fantastic woman, and she terrifies my soul. And wizards who drug deal cheat codes like coke and hand jobs in a dark city alleyway. I am not shitting you. It's an actual wizard that moves around the map that you have to find who drug deals cheat codes to you. And they want you to use them, which I think is fantastic. It's a really fun addition to a game that would otherwise just be bogged down after about, I'd say, your third day playing. And it's a big step up over what the first Rage was. And there's a lot more strange wonder to see, and I very much look forward to unfolding the rest as we move along. So, there it is. That's my mini review of Rage 2. And as I progress through the game, I'll start doing things like gameplay videos, walkthroughs for cool secrets, or just a compilation of me dying, which I do a lot in this game. And hopefully you all will tune in. Hope you all enjoyed the second review, and as always, please let me know any feedback you have or content you look forward to seeing in the future, and I will be sure to include it. Catch you next time, guys.